Gracie. We're here at my gym in San Diego, California Elite Training Center with Primeval, and we're going to talk about the squat today. So I'm just going to start by, I guess, qualifying with my numbers. My best raw squat in competition is 402 pounds, and in multiply equipment is 512 pounds. So I hope that qualifies me. All right, so step one, finding the proper squat stance. Start off with a wall squat. You're going to place your feet on the wall, toes touching the wall, and you're going to squat down. You have to squat down until the hip crease breaks parallel, and you'll have to widen your stance until you can get in that position with your toes still touching the wall, or maybe an inch or two off the wall. But most lifters, to break parallel, their feet will have to move out, and they're gonna automatically push their feet out. So get somebody to step on your feet or keep your feet glued to the ground and try and break parallel there. If you're new to lifting, you probably won't be able to do it for a few weeks, but if you work on that wall squat, doing just tons of reps there before every single lower body session, it's gonna come together really fast. Every time you approach your bar, doesn't matter for deadlift, squat, bench, you always want to approach it the same way, whether it's for a 1 rep max or the empty bar to warm up. So I usually always walk around the bar on the same side, and I always start by placing my hands on the bar first with the bar up to my chest. So different hand placements for different people. I've gone through a few different ones over the years. The one that I prefer now is a thumbless grip, very close. I get the bar on my chest, standing behind it, and I get my grip perfect. I'm gonna hold the bar in the bottom of my hand here, very low on my palm, and I just wrap my thumb behind the bar. I don't wrap my thumb around the bar. So some people call that a suicide grip. Secondly is the bar placement on your back. A lot of people use low bar for raw squats, and generally people squat more with a low bar. It centers the weight over the center of your foot, and it keeps your chest from folding over. So if you're looking to get an easy 20, 30, even 40 pounds on your squat, switching from a high bar position to a low bar, if you're a raw squatter, that can be the one missing link in the chain. Now going down to the hips, whenever you pick up the squat, you want your feet directly underneath your hips. So the feet underneath the bar, you're gonna do like a mini leg press to pick up the weight, and then take 2 to 3 small steps back, and maybe just shimmy into position there. Common mistake is walking out the squat way too far. So I see lifters all the time taking like 5 or 6 steps back. They're like 3-4 feet away from the squat rack. That's totally unnecessary. All you have to do is clear it by like 2 inches and you're good to go. You want your knees locked and your hips in line. Everything should be locked out. So squat parallel is defined as the straight line from the top of your knee to your hip crease. All you have to do is break that by 1 centimeter. Some lifters break it by 4 inches, but all you have to do is break it, and if you're in a competition, it needs to be convincing enough for a judge to give you a white light. So we train our squats really deep, and it's worth it. So don't be a fucking high squatter. A huge component of the squat is learning how to brace properly. What's really gonna help with that is a lifting belt. So 4-inch lifting belt, 10 millimeter wide. My favorite is a single prong because I can get it really tight on the sets when I really need it, and looser on the not so heavy sets. So I take 1 breath before I unrack the weight. I pick it up and then stabilize, take a couple steps back, and then I exhale, and then I'm gonna get tight and really brace for the squat. So I inhale a lot, I put the air into my stomach, and I push out on my lifting belt. A big mistake I see is lifters just taking in the air and it going in their cheeks like a chipmunk. That's not gonna help you at all. You definitely wanna be pushing out, bracing in your core, and pushing out on the belt. So like I said before, to start the squat, you're gonna push your hips back, break parallel, go all the way down, and if you have a closed stance, chances are you'll be able to really rebound out of the hole. Then I hold the weight at the top before I rack it. All right, motherfuckers, so that is how you squat in a couple easy steps. Just kidding, it's like probably 6 easy steps, but get a notebook, write down all those steps, have your notebook on the ground in front of you whenever you're setting up for the squat, and go through each number. Make sure you're executing each one. If you do that every single squat session, it's gonna become habit, and you're gonna get a lot better, a lot stronger really fast. All right, thanks so much for watching, guys. Check out our Instagram page and Facebook and give us a like.